Hey guys, how's it going? Plant Guy Jay here. I just kind of wanted to share my collection of Monsteras with y'all. Kind of an update. I've had these plants for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. The newest plant, which was a Father's Day gift, early Father's Day gift from my wife. I just kind of want to share with you guys my experiences so far. Some head hurters, some struggles that comes, with shipping plants, receiving ship plants. I would figure that makes no sense. I figured I would start with the smallest to the biggest, right? So my smallest plant so far, this is a Monstera Obliqua, and I believe you guys saw the unboxing video. I did actually post it on the tube. So this little fella, it came looking very yellow. I'm not sure how good that's coming out. And originally when I got it, the leaves were very dry. So I put it in the humidity, in the environment where I have all my plants. I have an indoor grow tent, if anybody's interested in that. And as you can see, the medium is hydroponics. So you're gonna notice that the water is a little bit pink, peach-ish. I added some hydroponic nutrients today when I got home, just to kind of try to influence it a little bit. So far, I really haven't noticed really any growth from this plant. The only thing, it's less yellow. It's starting to get a little bit greener because of the nutrients. It's getting acclimated. A lot of people are against moving it. You have to let the plants acclimate. I did not quite do that. I kind of moved them straight into hydroponics. They all came in different mediums. Moss. Believe one came in dirt. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But I definitely put them straight away into this method. And I kid you not, the roots are the only thing in this specific plant that I've noticed is growing. It's not doing a whole lot of anything. So that's that one. This is an older Obliqua, which I don't know what's going on there. So when I first got this little leaf, the one that's kind of like giving up on life, it was still barely any leaf coming in. And over the past, I want to say week, I want to say once it's separated from the main two stems, it kind of fell. I don't know if that's normal. I know I haven't done any damage to it. I've kind of just let it be. I'm hoping that, once it gets a little bit stronger, it'll come up to these two height. Second, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. But the root growth, I really want to show you guys this. So a little mason jar, miniature one. I keep a stick. These are the s'more sticks. I got them on Amazon, really cheap. And then a little bit of gardening Velcro. But I really want to share this with you guys because it is so beautiful. And I know you guys would enjoy it because I really enjoy it. So check this out. Is that an aerial root? I didn't even notice that till right now. Is that an aerial root, right? So you can see, I literally just noticed that aerial root right there. And then I have more growth points over here down at the bottom. I believe I have 3 over here down at the bottom. I'm not sure how well it's coming across. But the really cool part is you can see those really thick white veins. Roots, those are all new. And of course, the older roots. So at least it lets me know that it's still growing, it's happy. It's enjoying life here at, Plant Guy Jay's almost nursery. I apologize if I'm really sweaty. I just got home from work. It's been hot. I just turned on the AC. It's doing its thing. So that's it for the Obliquas. Let's go into the adansonii. I have 2. So I got this very damaged plant. I was very shocked when I got this. So it lost 2 leaves in transit. It got delayed in shipping, and then the shipper didn't use the best shipping speed. So a huge leaf fell off completely, and then a smaller leaf fell off. But fortunately, we got a new leaf incoming. So I want to say I got this Tuesday. It is now Friday, so 3 days ago, and this leaf was barely a thing when it got here. So I guess you could say it's pretty happy. This is the mint adansonii, and the leaf system is It's pretty awesome. I'm not sure how well y'all can see that. So I swear up and down for hydroponics. I swear to you guys. I've just recently got into house plant hydroponics, but I've been doing hydroponics for quite a while. Yeah, so I have a little bit of experience with the nutrients, pH balance, all that good stuff. It's very simple. If anybody is interested, wants a little bit more in depth of a explanation, totally willing to do that. This is my variegated adansonii. So this was a rescue plant. As you can tell, it was very damaged. I got this about 12 days ago. It didn't even have this leaf. So this is all new growth. These plants grow like weeds from what I hear. These are very fast growing plants, and I'm really enjoying it because I'm that kind of person that looks at my plants probably 80 times during the day. I have them in one of my spare bedrooms, and I have the whole tent situation set up right, and I literally pass by it every time, and I just look at my plants. And I love to see the growth. So this is a brand new leaf coming out. I know you're not really supposed to touch new leaves, but I definitely did. But look how beautiful that is. I love the white. I love the hard white, not just, you know, cut kind of like yellowish, kind of like this. But I'm hoping it'll harden off to that white. All right, so that's the adansonii. Let's talk about my biggest head herder plant. This plant has, I'm kind of disappointed in it. I'm definitely I heard a lot of rumors about how hard this plant was. I'm definitely seeing it. The Thai Constellation. So obviously it's a little damaged, right? It's a very beautiful plant. I have had it for, this was my first plant that I received actually. This was my very first plant that I received, my first Monstera. And the root system, let me show you. There is no root system. It's non-existent. It's definitely not mushy, so I know it's not rot. But there's a whole lot of nothing going on with these plants. I've asked in the community a few times, you know, how long does it take for these plants to root? And people tell me that it takes quite a while. Sometimes even, you know, 2-3 months. So I'm kind of frustrated. This is by far the one that's doing absolutely nothing, and I've had it the longest, so that's very disappointing in my book. Let's talk about Monstera Escaletto. So I received this plant. It's been under a grow light all day, so it's kind of hurting right now. I've noticed that this plant, out of all my plants, isn't a big fan of the sun. At least for me, my growing experiences, it's been under the grow light for about 10 hours today, and it's drooping, right? It looks very droopy, and it in the mornings whenever I, you know, turn on the lights, it's like normal. It's nice and taut, you know. It looks beautiful. So I don't know, maybe I need to cut back on the I need to look at these plants more often. So I've had this plant for about 10 days, and I literally just noticed that it has a growth point. Growing point. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, check it out. So the root system looks very, very nice. Like I said, ooh, that's some new growth. So like I said, all these plants are in hydro. But if you can see there in focus, it's got that little growth point right there. In between, like where the God bless America. Okay, yes, it's right there. It actually, I had not noticed that. That's two things I'm noticing today. I do really need to pay more attention to my plants. But I'm very excited. I really, really enjoy this plant. I love the way it looks. Looking at it now, I'm not gonna lie, I very do much wish I would have got a bigger plant, not just a one leaf cutting. I wish I would have got a full grown plant, but these are pretty pricey, so you know, you do what you can do. So all these are the same, but they're all in very different stages. These are all Monstera Albo. Let's start with my problem child. I have a lot of problem children. What is going on with this? Okay. So this is a very beautiful, beautiful cutting, right? 2-leaf cutting. Look how that looks. It's gorgeous. I really do enjoy this plant. However, the root system is non-existent. It's got an aerial root, and when I first got it, in the first maybe 4 days, I noticed that over here there was a giant, it was rotting. And I think that's because I left a little bit of the stagnant moss when I put it in hydro, and I feel like it just rotted away. I'm not too familiar with rot, only because with hydro I don't really see that often unless I really don't change the water, or I don't know, or I really mess up. So I gotta figure it out. But I was very disappointed. There is one root. You can see a little secondary root right there, and you can tell it's black. I haven't touched it. Honestly, it has grown since yesterday, probably about that much. It's growing, but it's black. I don't know how. I don't know what that means. I'm fairly new to Monsteras, but I don't like that. I'm kind of stressed out about that. I'm not gonna lie. These are very pricey cuttings, and I don't want to mess it up. This is look at this beauty. I love this. You can feel and see the texture. It's if you had another reason to love these plants, the texture. So I really want to show you guys this root system. It's come a long way. I've had this plant for about 12 days, and I want to say these things grow like crazy. I'm going to show you guys. Ooh, getting water everywhere. Okay, so check it out. When I received this plant, it had that what's a firstary root? You know, secondary, primary root. Okay, tracking. So the root came down to about here. I don't really want to touch the roots. This giant, really fat root stopped at about there. So it's done a significant amount of growing as a primary root, right? All those secondary roots are new. So these things grow very, very quickly. I got like a little, it looks, I'm not sure. It's definitely not going to show up on camera. It looks like little, like growth points, which is very strange. Very beautiful plant. I apologize, y'all. You can hear my floor squeaking. My apologies. Hope y'all don't take it to heart. Okay, moving on. Oh, this is a big one. Check this beauty out. Look how huge, like compared to my hand, it's almost the size of my face. This is the size, it's bigger than my face. It's very, very beautiful. I love this looks highly variegated in my opinion. I've noticed that the quality of cuttings out on the market is kind of not there, right? A lot of people will sell you a smidge of white and call it Albo, which I guess technically it is Albo, but I really want to show you guys this. And the way this cut is set up is kind of a pain. Ooh, it's dropping. So this air root is brand new. Probably started coming out in the last 3 days, which is really, really cool. The primary roots have grown significantly, as you can see, all the new white growth. That's all recent. The secondary roots are just going bananas. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. The reason why I bought this plant, it was a 2-leaf cutting. And you can see, I got these all plants from Etsy, by the way. Was because I noticed that it had a 3rd leaf coming in. It looks very, very thick. It was already coming in. But I think through the stress of shipping, it just kind of, it died. It is dead. I don't know what happens in this situation. I'm not, like I said, I'm still learning about Monsteras. This is all a learning experience for me, but I don't think that's good. I don't know it. So if you guys know, if that dies, which I don't know how, I don't know. Like, will it come out the bottom? Will it activate another growing point? Oh, check it out. I didn't even notice that. Huh, maybe. I don't know. I'm learning, y'all. I really am. We're learning together. Let's put that away. Gotta be very careful because this is a huge plant. And I would like to share with you guys my prized possession. This was my wife's Father's Day present to myself. I've had this plant since Wednesday, 2 days, and you guys are gonna be blown away by the by the growth in the roots. So I had she had ordered me a 3-leaf cutting, and we actually received a 4-leaf cutting. So you know, we're very grateful for that. That was a nice surprise from the seller on Etsy. Definitely was very very unexpected. But I want to show you the roots. And you can tell what's new. I promise you. Oh my God. I kind of just face the facts that my floor is going to get a little wet. It is what it is. Okay, check it out. So, let's see. Can you guys see that? Look at all the white. This is in the past 2.5 days. All those new roots. It just came with one giant aerial. And look all the way to the bottom. You guys can see even, oh, come on. Look at that at the bottom, white. Even down here, roots just going bananas in the past 2.5 days. The power of hydroponics. I promise you, people, you cannot get that from, I'm not gonna go there, but I'm just saying. Ooh, come on. All right, come on, work with me here. I'm gonna stake them up a little bit later. I just kind of want to wrap up this video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really haven't given you guys a bio about who I am. I don't think most people care. That's why I saved it till the end. If you're still here, thank you. My name is Julian Fernandez. I've been active duty in the military I'm about to actually separate from the military. I've been in for 8 years. I'm very tired. It's my time to go. I used to have a pretty good following on TikTok, and it was very military oriented. I was very much a part of the whole military talk community to some extent. I want to say I'm in the Navy, active duty Navy. I was one of the top 5 Navy creators. So I thought that was really cool. Eventually I felt like the community got very toxic, and in the military, you know, it's very interesting. So I still have my channel on TikTok. I do not use it. It's there. I believe it's sitting at 120,000 followers. I think like 2 million likes or some godly number like that. It's crazy to me. But I just kind of wanted to get away from the whole military TikTok community and start something fresh. Growing stuff has always been a very, very big passion of mine. I've started growing houseplants. I started growing trees, which was avocado trees. I love avocados, so I grew a bunch of avocado trees. I believe one year I grew like close to 20, like for no reason, and I gave them to my dad. And then I got into growing hot peppers, you know, the jalapeno peppers and super hot Carolina Reapers, all that good stuff. And that's where I really got very, very familiar with hydroponics. I loved it. I learned a lot. It was a very good experience. I have a 1/4 acre lot here in my house, so I planted a bunch of the plants outside. And that's where I learned. That's where I learned hydroponics. So this is a new step for me. I'm very anxious to see these plants grow, the stages. I want to keep you guys updated. Maybe do a video once a week, twice a week. I'm not sure what kind of audience I'm going to get on here, but definitely ask questions. You know, I'll ask questions because I really do want to learn, and you know, you might be more experienced than myself, which is pretty much you already are, because you already know more about these plants than I do. But I'm very excited. Again, I appreciate you.